What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here. Welcome to my F1XL highlights. This is round 10 of season 7. This is the Russian Grand Prix, and if you missed any other highlights, I do have a playlist on my channel, so if you want to check them out, especially the last 3 races. 3 wins in a row, so I've got a bit of form going on now, and I'm putting it down to my facial hair. I've been growing it since before the 3 races. So it'll be continuing as long as I win, so we'll have to see if we can make it 4 in a row here. Qualifying was a wet session, and I did qualify in 5th place, only half a second off Vidal. It was a pretty decent lap, but yeah, the guys ahead put in some really good laps, and I'm just ahead of my teammates, so a decent performance from the Williams guys once again. And we have 12 races, so a decent turnout this week. Luckily in the race it was sunny. And now we are about to start the Russian Grand Prix, and away we go. We have decided to start on the primes. I thought about going for the alternate strategy, but this is a very long run to turn 2, and my teammate has already been spun out. I don't know if you saw that. But yeah, I'm going to go for the outside line here. Everyone seems to be flocking to the inside, so if something happens we can escape on the escape road, and it looked like there was. If I'd stayed on the track there would have been a bit of contact, so I backed out a little bit to let Feynman back pass, but we're on the inside of the 2 Red Bulls, and this is very close. I'm hugging the curb so closely. This place has got us. And now my championship rival Vidal's on my inside. He's on the option, so he'll be looking to get ahead of me here. I pretty much let him go. There's no point fighting it there. I just want to keep it clean at the start, and King Mike has already retired. I think he was lagging and seriously has some lag issues, but he's out of the race. And yeah, my teammate got spun out before turn 1, which always requires a good effort. I've done it a couple of times on this game, and I obviously don't want to do that ever again. But yeah, corner cutting and track extending is a bit of an issue here. Trying to keep it between the white lines. Don't want to get too many warnings, because getting penalties I find is very difficult. I don't think I've received a penalty online on this game, and we were about to get taken out by Frozen. He was absolutely miles behind us. He went, I don't know if he outbroke himself, but went for a move. It was a stupid move. I mean, what the hell? And that annoyed me because I lost a couple of positions. Now I'm on the back of Originals. He's made a little bit of a mistake here, so we're going to try and get a decent run here. Yes, we do. And we're going to try and go up the inside. Thinking about the Frozen move. Going up the inside. He's turned in on us, and we've made contact, and there's contact again. Nothing I could have done with the second bit of contact. And I did think about letting him through, but he disappeared. Then I initially thought it wasn't my fault, because I went for the move. I honestly thought Originals wouldn't turn in. He did turn in. Maybe he didn't expect the move, but we'll see it in slow motion here. So I think I'm far enough across, and he does turn in. I'm going to presume he didn't see us, and this here I was just trying to gain control. Hit him again unluckily, and unluckily headshots hit him. So yeah, that's personally I think it's like a 60-40 move, mainly not in my favour. But yeah, I don't usually make too many mistakes in terms of taking people out, but I'll probably say that one's mainly my fault. But there we go, Frozen's back past me. I wasn't going to fight that, because I'm going to be honest, I don't trust him wheel to wheel, and he is in Pastor Maldonado's car, so I think enough said about that, the better. And there's always proof in the pudding, and I think Feynman in 5th place is about to receive a lot of pudding here. Their teammates as well. And Feynman is flipping for the 2nd time this season after his trip to space in Malaysia, so that has given me 2 positions, but we've got to admit that's not the greatest of driving. So yeah, we're in 5th here, closing in on Mad Mouse, but yeah, we'll see the incident again. That's twice in this race already. It's quite funny seeing Feynman upside down, I've got to admit. But yeah, this is Mad Mouse ahead of us. We're going to DRS on him. He has jumped up from League 2. He actually won 4 races in a row in League 2, so clearly too quick for that league. So we're going to try and go around the outside. We actually lost sight of Mad Mouse there, so I didn't turn in on him. I went across the escape AstroTurf, so I did have to kind of let him back pass. But luckily for me, at the end of the lap, he went into the pits. So that shows he's going for a 2-stopper. This race has got 1 stop written all over it, just like in 2014 in the first race. I can't remember 2015's race. It was probably really dull. But yeah, we are going to hang this out probably till lap 15, as my engineer told me was the optimum strategy, and we've got ourselves up into the lead. I don't think anyone in the lead pack was on the Prime, so they've all gone in. We'll be receiving a set of the Prime tyres. So in the final stint, I've got a good chance of coming back at them, depending on my pace. Obviously, with the final 3 laps on these tyres and then on the options, it'll be interesting to see where we end up and how far behind those runners. So we come in for our pit stop at the end of lap 15, coming into the pits. I had a gap, I think, of around 12 seconds to Dark Pred. The main concern here is to beat Vidal. He is our main championship rival. Our other championship rival at the moment, Sigma. This is the final race of his ban. He will be returning in the next race. So we're coming out in 4th, just ahead of course, it's Pasta Frozen. And Frozen Pasta, Maldonado. So many names we could give this guy, but I'm not picking on him, I swear. We've come out in 4th place. And it took a few laps to catch up to the lead pack, but as you can see, they are very close to each other. They've been battling so hard, and that is helping us catch up to them. And there's been a bit of contact ahead. Splace has come out the worst of it. I'm up to 3rd, but their battling has brought me into the picture to win this race, and because I'm on option tyres, I could be classed as a favourite at this point, so we'll wait and see what happens. We're on the back of Pred now. We'll begin DRS. Let's see what our straight line speed is like. And it looks like we can't catch up, even with DRS. So with looking at it, no, we can't. That's a bit too risky. We do cut the corner here just to make sure we don't make any contact with Pred. But we're getting a decent run here. We're going to go up the inside. We're a lot further ahead than we were against Originals. And can we get the move done? Yes, we can. Up into 2nd position. And now to chase our championship rival, Vidal. And we do catch up to the back of him. And we've got pretty decent pace. I think we're obviously faster than Vidal at this point because we are on the faster tyres. So we will be in the DRS zone here, or the 1 second detection point, or whatever it's called. I can't get my words correct, but apparently he's got a wet setup on because of qualifying. So we're gonna go for a move here. No, we can't get it done. We're trying to go around the outside, but no. So Vidal doesn't have the best straight line speed, so I'd be better off just waiting for the start-finish straight. So if we get a decent run in this chicane, which we do, stay as close as we can to Vidal, we should have superior straight line speed. We're just trying to move in his mirrors just to kind of psych him out. I do that to the AI sometimes and kind of forget that they're computer controlled. I do it to psych out the human player. But we've got a decent run here. Rich mix will begin DRS out of turn 1. Here we go. Can we go for the move? No doubt he's going to defend. Round the outside, it's going to be close into turn 1. Have we got this done? I think we have, but no, Vidal's broken later than us, and we give him room. We're a bit conservative there because I didn't want to make any contact. There's no point really. This is a great opportunity to win this race, and at this point it is between me and Vidal. But if we do make contact, then Pred behind us could get into the battle. But another great run out the final corner. Slipstream. Let's see what we can do this time. No doubt Vidal will go defensive into turn 1. He goes extremely defensive. I think about going up the inside, but no, it's too risky. I'll end up in the wall. And this time we're going to do a different strategy. Go for a switchback. He kind of cuts turn... Is that turn 3? No, it's turn 2, isn't it? Kind of turns turn 2. But then I remember I'm on the grippier tyre, so I try and look for it around the outside here and then the inside. But then I thought of Raikkonen against Bottas. There's no point making any contact. So, lap 25. It's like a 3rd or 4th attempt now. Getting a little bit twitchy about it, but DRS, it looks like we've got a lot more speed this time. Not sure if Vidal's saving fuel. And we're going to get it done. It looks like yes, we do. And finally we have taken the lead. Now to get away from Vidal, get him outside of the 1 second window and hopefully take the victory. And we did, well, we didn't get overtaken by Vidal in the start-finish straight DRS zone. And now we're on the final lap. We've built up, I think it's just over a second lead to Vidal. And my teammate has come out just behind me. He is a lap down. I was trying to let him past here because I'm going to be honest, he was on fresh tyres and he was scaring me. I didn't want to make any contact. I was backing off to let him go ahead of me there. But then he backed off at the same time, so slightly annoying. I'm getting pressured from my teammate a lap down, so I just thought I'd stay ahead of him here. And then he did eventually get ahead of me in the DRS zone. I backed off a little bit, let him through. Might as well. He could gain a position or two. You never know what's going to happen on the final laps. But we're coming through the final corner. Oh my god, it's 4 wins in a row. Get in there. We are on top form right now, and the facial hair on my face will continue. Because obviously... what am I doing? Facial hair on my face. Obviously it's on my face. Stupidity right there. So it's another trophy for the trophy cabinet. Fantastic victory there, and that extends our lead at the top of the standings. And we'll see the race result in a second. Another 25 points. Brilliant performance there. Very proud of that. I think the strategy worked out. We kind of stayed out of trouble. Slight incident with originals, and there's quite a few penalties there. Not sure what for, but Vidal has dropped down to 3rd with his penalty, so that's more points gained on him. Fred came home 2nd. Teammate down in 9th out of 9 finishes. So that has been the Russian Grand Prix in F1XL. If you enjoyed that, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more race highlights and career modes, that type of thing. And I'll catch you in the next race, which is Spa, the Belgian Grand Prix. Goodbye.